Allen and Vucevic for the tap. Score in the extra session.
Well, they've kind of run into the same problem the Bulls have.
Here is Mitchell, topside three. He's one of the leading scorers in the NBA. Giddey the rebound. What is that problem you feel?
Well, they just, coming out lack of focus. Feeling that they can just beat anybody on any given day, no matter who it is, especially against the teams that are, under 500.
Well, this last stretch has been poor. That is a poor pass, and Buzelis and Giddey unable to connect. It's a turnover. Bulls coming off a tough loss where they committed 7 turnovers down the stretch against New Orleans on Sunday and shot very poorly. There's Jared Allen. Nice feed from Donovan Mitchell, and a 2-0 start for Cleveland.
Well, they're also missing Eric Mobley, who's a big part of what they do. Could be the defensive player of the year, all-star caliber player. He's out with injury. Another one of those calf type of injuries.
A lot of those. Here is White with a nice floater over Garland. That ties it up at 2. They do not have Evan Mobley for the next few weeks with a calf issue. Larry Nance Jr. for the next few weeks. Sam Merrill is out tonight with a hand injury. Mitchell floats one in and puts Cleveland back on top. And of course, Max Strus, Chicago native, has not played a game this year after his foot surgery a couple of months ago. Here's White trying to separate from Garland, and it's going to be an offensive foul. A push off on the aforementioned Mitchell, who has dominated the Bulls in his career. Step back, left wing, that 3 won't go. Buzelis and White, neither of them come up with it. Dean Wade does. Garland misses the 3, and the Bulls this time clear. Here is White on the deck on the drive, and he gets all 4 for the Bulls to start their night.
He just took advantage of the matchup he had with Dean Wade.
Well, you saw it on Sunday. The Bulls were very three-point heavy until late stages. Allen, nice catch. Excellent finisher for his career. Puts Cleveland back on top.
Well, and that was the surprising thing about it, because they hadn't scored over 80 against the Hornets.
In the paint.
So
they completely got away from it.
20 plus second chance points.
Jalen Tyson held on to the pivot foot, and that leaves Garland a chance to go up by 5. Cavaliers coming at 15 and 12. There's a reach-in foul as Buzelis dives in on Dean Wade. Straight, going back to February of 2024. Giddey draws a foul. That'll be on Jalen Tyson.
And it's pretty much almost a guarantee that he's going to have a double-double, whether it's assist and points.
Game in Charlotte in a victory on Friday.
Well, you got to give, New Orleans a lot of credit. I mean, they came out and they punched the Bulls in the mouth. And it was a sloppy game. Both teams, it was like one of those, like a 90s game.
There's Allen inside, pitches it out. Tyson, who's been red hot from 3, buries it.
He's a very good three-point shooter. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times.
7th in the NBA, 46%. League average is 36. Vucevic slings it to the former Cavalier top 5 pick, Okoro. Nice move past Mitchell.
Well, he went into the post that time on Donovan Mitchell and got him going one way and came back the next.
It is Mitchell floating it in and 1.
And Donovan Mitchell is such a good offensive player. He recognized that and immediately attacked Modest off the bounce.
Mitchell already has 5 of their 15. Leads the NBA in 3-point makes this year. This is a very high volume 3-point shooting team. Low efficiency for Cleveland, but they rebound very well. Giddey for 3.
That's the Bulls' first 3 tonight.
Their first 3 shots had been taken inside the arc. Kickball.
Well, and one of the things on that.
Here's Allen. Nice bounce baseline, and Wade elevates for the jam.
Oh, that's a back cut right there. Got to keep your eye on the man in the ball. Oh, that's almost a steal by Tyson.
He got his hands in that passing lane. This is a high deflection team as well in Cleveland on defense. Giddey into Jared Allen, the shot blocker.
Yeah, you're not going to get that. You're right there. Should have ran Booth right inside and posted up Tyson. He had the better matchup.
Okoro against his former teammate Mitchell, who finds Garland with another corner three.
They've made 6 straight in the first quarter.
It's after an 0 for 3 start. Booth now lets up the spin.
Yeah, that was a tough basket over Jared Allen.
Yep.
He was a shot blocker. That was a nice move by Modest, finishing over the top.
Mitchell somehow was able to get it off, but too strong off the glass.
What's that number that they run?
Yeah, Giddy's looking for somebody. It's White with a trailer for 3.
Bang, bang, bang. Shots are not falling. If you're getting second chance points, that's great, but the Bulls weren't getting second chance points.
Cavaliers bring in DeAndre Hunter off the bench. Good hustle by Isaac Okoro to disrupt the play. His teammates over to help him out.
And that's what he did.
Mitchell is on the bench right now. Garland a very deep 3.
That was really deep.
He has not shot the ball well this year, but it always feels like when the Cavs play the Bulls, some of their struggling shooters step up. Garland only shooting 28% from outside, 10% below his career average.
Ooh,
Giddey hit the deck, yeah. He's back up on his feet. The Bulls end up turning the ball over.
And he's not in the shape that he probably is going to be in when the season goes down. Good deal.
That was a nice job by Herter. Great fast break by the Bulls. And White, which that seems like an epitome of the last 3 weeks, misses the dunk. Wade, no rebound. Giddey. That toe injury going back to last year's NBA playoffs that hampered Cleveland against Indiana. That kept Garland out for a good chunk of time. This is only his 17th start of the year. 12th start of the year, beg your pardon. Collins, no. Rebound to Garland.
Yeah, so he's not really where he's going to be by the, as the season wears on.
He's coming off his best offensive game. There's another Tyson 3. He can shoot it.
That was a tough shot because Kevin Herter contested that shot.
White with a deep pull-up 3. That's way off. Double-digit lead for the first time for Cleveland. And the Bulls halfway through the quarter have only put up 16. Here comes White. Off the turnover. Giddey, extra feed. Herter. No. And tapped alive by Hunter to Allen. And Garland scored 26, a season high in their loss to Charlotte the other night. Tough pass from Wade to Allen inside. A timeout for Billy Donovan as the Cavaliers.
Guys, nice play.
Herter.
Don't hurt him, Kev.
Giddey gets the hockey assist. Collins with the dive.
Kev showing you some hops. Red velvet.
Very smooth. Here is Hunter, the aforementioned excellent defender. Collins with a hand in there.
They're Bulls in a 2-3 zone that time.
So the double big lineups out there. Smith got it to Herter. Fires. Won't go. Rebound to Tyson. Been one of their mainstays in the starting lineup this year as a young player, just in his second year out of Cal. He finds Hunter. Lonzo Ball, the former Bull, traded for Okoro. He's in. He's been struggling, and that 3 won't go for Lonzo.
Yeah, he's been struggling from the three-point line.
26% from 3, under 30% from the field. Giddey, meanwhile, has been hot from 3.
Giddey said giddy up that time. He walked right into a 3.
He's almost at 40% on the year. Bulls are 8 of 14 from the floor. Cavs 11 of 17 to start the night. Garland the pump, the rotation to Ball. Hunter a contested 3 over Giddey.
Man, those are, 5 years ago, those might have been terrible shots. These guys are shooting contested jumpers.
And a nice shot by Garland. He slapped. Ball, quick pass. Porter to Mitchell. He's kind of sticking in that matchup zone almost. Herter picks up Porter. Collins is out on ball late in the clock. Mitchell sees it, has Smith. Step over, deep 3, no.
Good defense that time by Jalen Smith.
If you're going to do double bigs and play zone, your bigs better be able to defend the perimeter, and that time Smith did. Mitchell all over Herter and knocked away by Hunter. 2018 with Atlanta. Bulls will play Atlanta twice, Sunday and Tuesday. Collins.
Give me the hot sauce. Zach Collins.
That's a nice looking three. Hasn't taken a lot of them, but he's 4 of 9 from downtown this year. Bulls on an 8-0 run in 2 minutes. From down a dozen to down 4. Ball cuts. What a kick. Hunter rotates. Mitchell drives. He got shut off. Bulls wanted to travel. Porter on the attack. Wraparound pass and a whistle, and it's
Protectors.
Nice drive by Jones against Thomas Bryant.
That was a nice. They used the rim as protection. And you see Kenny Atkinson not liking it at all.
Well, after the Bulls called timeout, down 12, a loss against Utah, but he's the first 18-year-old in NBA history to score 40 in a game. Here's DeAndre Hunter. That won't go. LeBron James scored 37 against Boston in his rookie year, December of '03. That was the most ever scored by an 18-year-old. Flag was awesome. Awesome move by Buzelis, but not an awesome finish against Bryant.
Well, one of the things that you don't know, that people don't know about Cooper Flag is, you know, defensively, he is really tearing it up. There's a nice move by Mitchell. Opposing players are shooting below the league average against him as a rookie.
Wow. There's Buzelis, no ball to rebound. And Flag has been just excellent. Bulls expected to get their first look at the soon-to-be 19-year-old coming up on January 10th.
See him and Modest go in it.
That'll be fun to watch. Buzelis trying to stick with ball. And a pick by Jones. Trying to outrace Bryant to the cup.
Oh, he has a good anticipation. He shot that gap.
Lonzo, quick trigger on the side of the backboard. Rough shooting stretch for ball continues.
Bulls have not led in this game.
Buzelis trying to tie it. That would not go. Collins ball battle and a nice save by Lonzo into the front row as he got it to Mitchell. Mitchell will draw some contact. That'll be the first. Rather just be like, hey, banner's there. Let's not bring any attention to it.
Listen, they put up a banner when they won the summer league. So I don't, you know, I'm not. I mean, since we've been put on this tournament, how many people won the tournament and won the championship?
Lakers, Bucks, and Knicks are the 3 NBA Cup winners so far. .75 seconds left. It is Smith to Buzelis. He's able to corral. Finds Jones. Kick out. Herder. Nice shot fake over ball. And he hits.
He got him with the eyebrow fake at him. They were in a zone there for a little split second. Couldn't get out there to Herder quick enough.
Underneath ball. Bulls bench has done a nice job impacting the game early. Let's see if the Bulls have an advantage there tonight. The rest of the night. Hunter, no. Rebound Smith. 45 seconds left. Bulls can go 2 for 1.
It's 12-0 on the bench.
Bulls one of the best bench scoring units in the league, looking for their first lead of the night. Smith off the bench, drives and puts it in.
There you go, Smith. Good move. Because he's a hero right now.
Smith 37% from 3.
They're plus 13 with Jalen Smith in the game tonight.
This double big lineups look sharp. Porter, nice drive against Buzelis, chasing in for a block.
Yeah, that was a nice move by Porter Jr. Showing you the quickness.
Porter in his 3rd year out of Wichita State. And he's going to commit a foul here. You see the Bulls Dosumu tonight as he's got 2 injured thumbs. His left and right thumb dealing with sprains.
Wow.
Final seconds. It's White against Wade. The step, the cross. Way off of the shot.
Just a little bit out.
Appearance to start the second. Vucevic and Smith with 2 bigs, and a great pass from Jones to a cutting Isaac Okoro on cue.
And that's what we've been used to seeing when the Bulls were really playing well. The player movement.
There is Bryant, the kick out. not go for Cleveland. It was fired up by Tyrese Proctor, the rookie's second-round pick. Jones draws a foul as he drives on.
Just know I'm going to come back pretty quickly. I asked him, how are you?
Best on-ball defensive player.
Sure.
I mean, you can put him on anybody. And there's some nights where, you know, he had to guard Lowry Markkinen where the size advantage was a little bit too much.
He's playing on the top side of the zone, and Jones gets a knockaway at the top of that zone. Jones to the other side of the rim, and Porter may have deterred. Smith is there to follow.
That's why you have to have those bigs that can run and get offensive opportunities like that.
Bulls mixing it up here with this zone defense. They're seeing it not just out of a timeout, but on multiple possessions. Inside Proctor, he got Smith to bite. Vucevic helps recover. Mitchell with a tough three, though.
He's always the equalizer.
He's got a dozen already, Stace, his first three.
And it's an easy dozen. He's only played 9 minutes.
Jones attacks and kicks. Vucevic rotates. Williams would not go. The rebound to Proctor. Porter. Vucevic is out there. Entry feed to Bryant. And on the handoff, that's not about in the last about 8. White, entry feed, nice job to take advantage of the mismatch with
Got a guy 3 feet away from the basket.
White working on Hunter, good defense. Giddey, no, rebound Hunter. It's a pretty small Cavalier lineup right now. The Bulls have some size with Vucevic and Williams. Porter, nice spin to the other shoulder, and he knocks it down to put Cleveland back in front.
You're wondering how Vooch got matched up with Porter.
White, and now he draws a foul.
Bulls.com/tickets.
Light schedule, rare to see this light of a night. $39 apiece. 4 lead changes. This is the 3rd tie. There's Mitchell, who's got 12 already on 8 shots. Gets switched out with Vucevic. Trying to take advantage. Jumper in and out. Boy, just when they got Mitchell to miss one, they get another chance, and Hunter hits a 3. Wade with the offensive rebound.
And Adam, that's what happens when you draw Vooch away from the basket. You take your biggest rebounder away from out of the play.
This is a high offensive rebounding team because of all the 3-pointers they take. They haven't shot well overall as a team, so they miss a bunch, but they get the offensive rebounds. Now it's her
Offensive end having to guard these smaller guys. If you're going to put him in the game, you got to let him start attacking these guys.
He's got Dean Wade on him as the 5 here. Cross court, Okoro, rotate, Williams 3, bank no, rebounded by Proctor. Last 3 years at Duke for Proctor. After coming over from Australia, here is Hunter. That's off balance and short. Punched into the air, and Vucevic snatches it. His first rebound of the night. He is yet to take a shot until now. And Okoro's there for the putback.
Yeah, good hustle. Offensive rebound.
And Kenny Atkinson didn't like how in the NBA as well. His number 4 at McCacken retired. Pretty good pedigree from that school the last several years. There's Darius Garland, Gary, Indiana native, who went to high school in Tennessee.
Played with his dad in Minnesota, Winston Garland. Shout out to Winnie.
Played 500 games in the league. Darius backing up, off target, rebound to Giddey. Picked up by Ball. On the drive, flings it out. Vucevic sees Allen close out. He wants the repost, but Ball is all over Josh. Giddey can't get free. Ball switches on to White. Kick out to Vucevic. Fakes it on Allen. Out to Williams. Everybody touching it. Gotta shoot it. Got it.
They bailed him out there. That shot clock was winding down.
Patrick Williams missed his first couple from outside. Steps in and knocks down a 2. there. A whistle here. Tyler Ford, our lead official, calls it on a week, so Isaac will be back home.
That's some home-cooked meal.
Giddy collides. Tough drive there, about feet tall, 215 pounds. Pretty good numbers for these two, and Tyson has really taken his jump this year.
Well, and especially with Mobley being out, he's getting starters minutes now. And he's knocking shots down. You knock down shots, you don't stay in that lineup.
He started 17 games this year. He started 3 as a rookie. He's out there covering Williams, and he knocks it free.
Good defense.
He averages a steal a game. He's the second leading shot blocker on the team behind the injured Mobley. Garland finds Allen for the deuce.
I'll tell you what, Jared Allen has made himself into an offensive player. I remember he couldn't score in an empty gym with a ladder when he was in Brooklyn. And he has turned out to be a very good offensive player here in Cleveland. And credit his work ethic, because he could just be a shot, but a nice drive by Giddy. I mean, he was just a shot blocker in Brooklyn. And you didn't even have to guard him except just watch the lobs. But he's scoring in all kind of different ways.
Averaging 14 a game this year. Garland leans in. Vucevic has the rebound.
Allen is 4 for 4 in the game in 9 minutes.
That's typical of him. He's one of the best finishers in NBA history. Giddy, nice job. Good patience by Giddy, waiting for the defense.
He did a good job of letting that play develop, not rushing it. Gave Vooch a chance to get in position so he could catch the ball and go right up with it. It was a nice play by Josh Giddy.
Here is Dean Wade. Drive by Tyson, lost it on the way.
Yeah, Giddy put that body on him that time and jarred the ball loose.
Here's Giddy into Allen, twisted out to Vucevic. Open is Herter for 3.
Oh, red velvet, bang, bang, bang.
Bulls have their largest lead at 5. Herter, who did some nice work from three-point range the other night in his return to the lineup after missing 4 games with the adductor issue, knocks down a 3 there.
They definitely need his shooting. If he's knocking down shots, that means it's a good night for the Bulls.
He's made 2 of his 4 tries tonight. Garland penetrates. The rainbow teardrop goes down.
That's a big-time shot, boy. He's a talented shot maker.
Allen holds up Okoro. Everybody on the Bulls wants a foul. Here comes Cleveland on the push. Tyson attacks. Giddy got back. Tyson got it back and scored. And a timeout from Billy Donovan.
Tyson looks like Mike Tyson. That might be a tech.
Well, as long as Isaac doesn't have to pay Mariah Carey the royalties, because she makes about $3 million every year from royalties for that song.
Yeah, he'll probably hear from returning. Better him than me.
Wow. And one opportunity as in the area. He was drafted at age 19. The first thing he did was buy his parents, Godwin and Valeria, a Range Rover.
Good pickup by EK and Mark in the front office.
Oh, kickball here. 1 season at Auburn for Isaac. First Auburn picked by the Nets in the late 1980s. Travis, Charles Barkley, Chuck Person. Those are some bigger names in Auburn history in the NBA. Jones down. Zach Collins flying in.
That time to get it up the air for the big fella to go get it at the rim instead of throwing it by his ankles.
Uzelis picks up Mitchell. Now it's White. Wade rolls, trying to snap in the last 12 minutes. The Bulls have done a better job guarding the paint as well.
The Bulls bench have been huge.
24 points.
And every one of them are a plus number. I mean, 2 guys plus 13, there's a plus 3. I mean, everybody's in a plus.
Garland. Wade is on the bench. DeAndre Hunter's back in. 3.5 for the half, and it's tied at 52.
How about Trey Jones? 6 assists in like 8 minutes tonight. Been very effective.
He's made a couple of shots as well. Good ball movement against the zone. Garland kind of went down thinking, oh, I don't know if it's going in.
He got a wide open look too.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of zone in this first half from the Bulls defense. White got in the air, but got it to Buzelis. He was getting a little sloppy. Here is Trey Jones. Kick to Collins. Trying to attack Jared Allen. The turnaround jumper by Collins won't go.
Gotta stop ball.
Here comes Garland. White swiping at it. Nobody picked up Allen too easy.
See, that's why you got to stop the ball, because the indecision, who's going to stop the ball? Should I go up? Should I not go up? And then you see they leave Allen underneath the basket wide open.
Nice handles by White, but Allen gets the block. Collins gets the follow. That block, though, does put Jared Allen past the great Brad Daugherty in shot blocks all time in Cavs history. He's now top 10 in Cleveland history.
Brad Daugherty's down there doing the game.
He's doing the game, my old broadcast partner.
Probably not liking that record being broken.
No. I asked him. Here is White. That won't go. I asked him. I was like, hey, what's up, man? Allen's about to move past you. He goes, man, let them young, you know, his he's got from North Carolina. Man, let them young boys have it. It's for the youth. I was like, that's such a Brad line to say. One of the good guys in the NBA.
He was bigger than NASCAR as a player.
Still, yeah, and he's still obviously part of the ownership groups now. Ooh, big collision as White and Tyson and Mitten.
Oh, almost a turnover. Ooh, back in that zone.
Seen a ton of it here in the first half, especially with the bench unit. Hunter, nice easy touch on the jumper from the foul line. Jones trying to operate against Donovan Mitchell. Giddey throws it inside for Smith. Outside Collins. Rotation to Giddey. It's Garland underneath it against Smith. Giddey took the shot knowing Smith's down
good
there.
play.
What a play to tap it to
play.
Collins and one.
That was just to use it a lot. Thanks, brother.
A nice play. Hunter on the foul, his second.
That's why it's so important to have these big lineups. So you get second chance opportunities, you get crashing the boards.
Especially going up against a team like Cleveland that's been pretty decent on the glass all year. And you know they're going to miss some shots typically on a night-to-night basis. So you're going to have opportunities to rebound the ball.
Bulls have half their points.
Giddey with the steal. Jones to White. Inside on Mitchell on one.
Wow, there's a perfect fast break right there by the...
And a couple of passes to get 3 points out of it off the steal.
Kobe's got 11 points in the game. Giddey with 10. The Bulls backcourt, 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists.
There's Mitchell. Garland shut out by White momentarily. Tough spin, and he passes it out. Hunter. And bangs into Smith. Jalen
Spotlight business presented by BMO. Located in the Flatiron Arts Building, the shop features handmade jewelry, candles, and workshops to bring unique and intentional items to Wicker Park. Learn more as this period.
8 p.m. for us to legally read that read with that ASMR action. Here is Kobe White, blow by. That's off of Allen and off the bottom of the basket, so it'll be
Against the Pelicans.
Bulls are very ISO heavy, very stagnant, very three-point heavy in that contest, especially in the first 3 quarters. White trying to separate out to Giddey, lines up a 3, way off target, into the hands of Allen, knocked away by Jones.
There's 5 Trey Jones out there.
And Giddey hits it.
Oh, giddy up, giddy up.
34 to lead the club this year. Mitchell a 3. That won't go. Still time for Smith and the Bulls. Here's Giddey to Jones. It's been his half. Oh, nearly went down. What a job.